Hi, sports fans. This is Kinito Hansen,
And I'm Diane Castillejo.
and we're excited to have with us Sotto for an exclusive announcement on Play It Right TV.
Hello, sir. Kinito, Miss Diane. I am still in my hotel. I am completing my IATF quarantine and just waiting for the announcement on when I'll be leaving for the national team training bubble. I am ready. I'm excited. You heard it first from Play It Right TV.
Thanks so much, Kai. It's so nice to have you back in the Philippines again. Tell us about your training in Miami. You spent time there before coming here. What aspects of your game did you work on, and which aspects do you feel you improved the most?
I've been in Miami for 2 months, and I think if we're talking about aspects on what I improved on, it's more of all around. I think I got stronger. Felix helped me become stronger. He helped me how to move properly. And also there's Coach Remy, who worked on my skills, basketball training. And I think most important is I get to play against competitive professional basketball players. It's been a really, really good experience for me, and it's been a really good preparation for me coming into this national team stint.
So, having come from a very elite workout training program, I imagine your fitness and your basketball training was like level 10 in Miami. And now
Yeah.
you're in 10 days in the hotel. Paano ka nagmamanage dyan?
We have daily Zoom calls with Felix. I always work out with him every day. I'm very appreciative of having a guy like him, always trying to help me out. Even if he's still in Miami and I'm here in the Philippines, he's always there to help me keep my body in shape.
Kai, you mentioned that you were 2 months training in Miami. I understand this training was supposed to go through July, but because of your commitment to play for the Philippines, schedules had to be rearranged. How important is this stint coming up for you? This is going to be your debut on the men's team.
It's a dream come true. It's almost a no-brainer to when I have an opportunity to play for the men's national team for the Philippines, because I've been waiting for this opportunity. Now I have a chance to play. I just kept on working, and I just can't wait.
Kai, it looks like you filled up. It looks like you bulked up. Was that a direct result of the training and the workouts that you had in Miami? And I've also been told that you shot up to 7'4". Can you confirm some of these details?
I mean, there are some days that I look like I'm 7'4", some days 7'3", but it's more importantly, Felix really helped me, try to help me have a better posture. We worked on that every day. It wasn't fun at first. He tried to, help me fix my posture, fix my movement, fix how I run, how I walk, how I stand up. We started from the basics, and I think that's what makes me look like I'm taller.
Kai, you've always talked about how you wanted to improve your game in the United States. How in the last time I talked to you, said you still had so much to improve. How do you feel right now about your game?
I feel really good. I feel confident. I think the 2 months in Miami really prepared me both physically and mentally for this national team experience. And I just can't wait to get on the court and to show what I got, and to to be with my teammates, and to gel with the team, and to just show what I can do, and produce some good stuff for the team.
Have you had any conversation with any of the Gilas players who are training right now?
So most of the players in the training bubble right now are mostly college players, so I know mostly those guys. I've talked to Gio, SJ was my teammate, RJ Barrientos is there. Mostly all of the guys there I've met and I've played with before, so it's gonna be exciting to get to play with them again.
Kai, your dream to make it to the NBA is a story of hard work, dedication, and discipline. How can you use your journey as a platform to inspire the youth?
I can inspire them by just me overcoming my challenges, because there will be a lot of challenges along the way, especially me. I came from the Philippines. I dreamed high that I want to make the NBA, and it's not going to be easy. So I want to set the path that, a lot of people don't think that it's possible. I'm here working hard to make it possible, and I just want to inspire other young people to do it as well.
Talking about inspiration and talking about schedules, let's go over the games that are coming up. From the FIBA Asia Cup, Philippines will go up against South Korea on June 16, Indonesia June 18, South Korea in a rematch on June 20th. Then you guys go to Belgrade, Serbia for the Olympic qualifying tournament. And there, the Philippines will play Serbia, the home team, on June 30, the Dominican Republic on July 1st, and when, not if, when we make the semifinals, that will be July 3, and the final will be July 4. Out of our group, which, by the way, also includes Puerto Rico, Italy, and Senegal, only one team will make it to the Olympics. That's a tall order. And minimum 5 games to play for you. Kai, how are you going to be mentally and physically ready for this grind?
It's all on preparation. And the team and I has been preparing well for this couple of games. Me and also the team are willing, and they're ready for what's up ahead. And it's going to be tough games, tough teams we're going to play against. We're just going to go in there and give our best, and just put it all out there in the basketball court.
Kai, you've had an amazing training program, and then just listening to that schedule, it's going to be incredible, all the experience that you're going to get. And then you're going to be heading off to Australia. So how do you think your playing with the Gilas is going to help you towards the really tough and rough league in Australia and in the NBL?
As we all know, the teams that I'm going to play against in this FIBA tournaments will be really tough, and I think this will be a great experience for me. As a preparation going into the NBL season, I'll be more ready. All of these are great preparation.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see you actually. I mean, you talking about Felix just working on your posture and helping you stand tall. But I wanted to ask you more about your mental game, because as we know, your mental mindset is really key to success. So can you tell us what kind of a mindset have you been working on?
It's all in preparation. And I know myself that I really worked hard these past days, weeks, months. So I know I am mentally strong enough to when the time comes, because I know that I really put in the work, and I just surround myself with really good people that will help me, that would pull me up.
I just want to be able to talk about that same point that Diane just raised. Your support system, your family has been so supportive of your goals. Not only that, you've got the East-West guys backing you up. The Filipino fans are 100% behind you. How inspiring is this kind of support that you're getting, and this support system that you have to make you even stronger?
Oh, it's very inspiring. It's the biggest thing for me, the support system. Not a lot of 19-year-old basketball players that can get this kind of support and get this kind of love. It's just a big thing to have, my family with me, East West Private, my basketball team, Remy, Felix. I'm just very lucky, and they just inspire me to get up every day and just put the work in, and they just help me reach my goal and reach my dreams.
Let's go back to your workouts in Miami, Kai. You mentioned that you worked out with a lot of elite caliber players. One of the guys whom you worked out with in Miami is going to be playing for Indonesia. How did you relate with Lester Prosper, who was once an import in the PBA?
Getting to know Lester wasn't really hard, because Lester's really approachable. He's a really, really good guy. He's very positive. I've been with Lester for like 2-3 times a week, because we play each other. So it's been fun, playing with Lester, playing against him, and I think it'll be it'll be a great experience once I get to the court and play against Indonesia that we're playing for real. And I just can't wait to compete again.
Kai, I wanted to ask you about your support system because I think that is, like you said, super key, right? So, you have excellent management, coaches, and of course, your family. So, kasama mo ba sila dito? Are they gonna be with you in this journey, or what's the plan for your family when you move to Australia?
They're in quarantine right now. I think it's just their third day, I think, probably, but they're always with me. It's very important that I'm always with my family because I'm a big family guy always. When it comes to Australia, I don't know much details about if they're coming with me or not, but, whatever happens, they're always there for me.
Yeah, Kai, finally, you look like everything's like on up on your end with things that you're looking forward to. But I know it wasn't always easy. You went through so much. Can you tell us what really, because this can help other players also, what really helped you like stay in the game, stay positive, keep your dreams up?
For me personally, I think when I encountered these kind of challenges, when I feel down, I always think of what's my purpose in life. My dad always asked that, Kai, what's your purpose in life? And, we talked about that. And I think my purpose in life is to reach my dream and to set an example for the other people and for the youth. When I feel like I don't want to train, I don't feel like, I'm tired. And, I just think after, what if I don't do this? What if the other people look at me and they're like, if Kai won't do it, then I won't do it as well. So, I try to set a really good example for other people. And, other thing is my family is always there. So they're just the two things that's been helping me, get up every morning and to work.
Right now, we're going to bring in Coach Stan Remy. We'll bring in strength and conditioning coach Felix Flores and Kai's NBA agent Joel Bell.
Well, thanks for having me on here. It's been a pleasure to work with Kai and his family and East West people, and Stanley and Felix and I have some history before this, and it's always great to work with them. They're the best. Just to let the audience know, I'm not sure they're aware of this, the high esteem that NBA executives and coaches have for Stanley and Felix. And they'll actually, and this doesn't happen very often, they'll call Stanley and ask him about players. And that doesn't happen very often in the United States because most of these general managers and coaches think they know everything, but they understand that Stanley has a better feel for players. Kai's been working with them. He's been working exceptionally hard. It's been great to see his improvement, both physically and as a player. He's just a different guy than he was 2 months ago. And that's a credit to Stanley and to Felix, but also to Kai. He's put in the work. I've had guys come to challenging gyms and they leave pretty quickly, or they mail it in and the trainer asks them to leave because they're dragging people down. But Kai, he gets there early, he leaves late, and he does what we call the 11th rep. A lot of times you'll tell guys do 10, and okay, they'll do 10. Kai will do 10, but he'll do that 11th too. So he'll push it. I got to give him credit for that. I've been an agent, as we've talked about before, for 33 years. And I got to say this, I've never seen a player who has more love for his national team than Kai Sotto. Because most of these guys, they'll put their professional career first. Kai left the Ignite program to go to the Philippines for his obligation that he had made there to keep his commitment, even though eventually it got canceled. Everyone in the NBA, I got to tell you, told him, stay in Miami. Your training's going great. Because NBA guys actually come into Remy's gym and look at players. And they said, stay here. It's going great. It's the best thing for you. And Kai's like, no, I have to go. I've made a commitment. It's important for my country. And I haven't seen anybody making these kind of sacrifices in my career as an agent and his love for the national team. And he ought to be cherished in the Philippines. I mean, I know he already is kind of, but he ought to be more cherished.
Now we go off to Coach Stan Remy. Stan, you were kind of like introduced by Joel as being someone whom NBA executives and coaches go to for reference. And tell us about your association with Kai Sotto.
But yeah, definitely. My my continued consistency in the training world has got a lot of respect from NBA teams and players and GMs. And I've been doing it for 13 years myself at a high level. So I have a great feel for how players operate. And the respect around the league understands that. So GMs, coaches, they reach out to me. Kai, I really commend him from the first day to the last day. I can tell this was a different type of training. We told him about this before on day one, that we're here to, most importantly, turn him into a professional. And that's what continued habits, to change what you do, how you eat off the court, understanding how to be on time for everything, just how to work. I know we're good at what we do. You have to give the praise to Kai, because every single day he came in that gym and gave it his all. And that's all I told him. I said, that's all I require of you, to give me everything you got, and you'll watch yourself skyrocket.
Yeah, thanks, Coach Stan, Remy. And now, strength and conditioning coach, Felix Flores.
Hey, nice to meet you, and thanks for being here. Joel said that Kai is a new person after 2 months of being in Miami with you guys. Can you tell us, first of all, was it a requirement before you got Kai fit for him to kind of get your same hair look?
Well, I think Kai really stole this from me.
Oh.
So it's my style, not Kai's style.
Oh. Yeah, all right. So tell us, we're so excited to find out, what did you do with Kai and how has he progressed as a big man? I mean, what were the areas where he needed to work on most? And tell us where he's at right now.
From day one, it's just the culture we have at the facility. The way Stan and I run the facility is we want 100% of your effort every single day. We want you to come here and have fun. And we want you to just to work hard. And that's what we live by. And I think that Kai held all those attributes coming in. He's a professional. Even at 19 years old, Kai was never late. He would work out sometimes 3 times a day and for a good amount of time. So like just his work ethic and just the way he is just shows the kind of player he is and just where he wants to get to. For you to get to the league, for you to get the NBA, you have to do things like this. I was seeing Kai 6 days a week. Now, the 6 days a week were not weightlifting. They were broken down. And we had 3 days of weightlifting. We were working on his, strength, working on the add-on weight. But the other 2 days, we were doing our sports performance training and most importantly, our posture training. Now, I know you guys mentioned earlier about Kai's posture and so forth. And, Kai's really tall. So, the world isn't made for Kai. He's larger than life in a sense. So he has to bend over to talk to people. He has to, if he's that sitting down, he has to lean over more than he would usually do, right? So I know that we have to reverse this. So I had him specific stretches he would do with foam rollers and lacrosse balls, and doing that over the 2-month time period, we were able to have him come from like a slouch position, now upright things. So a lot of guys would want to weightlift Kai from the very beginning, but for me, I feel as if we build a strong foundation and then build muscle on that. And like Stan said, commend Kai because training, 4 to 5 hours a day, living in the gym, eating right. He was eating 5,000 calories a day. I mean, Kai was eating a lot. And big shout out to our chef as well. We had on board Chef Oak. She really helped us out.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to, before we leave, Kai, I'm so curious about this 5,000 calorie work a day diet that you did. Can you share with us some of the things that you ate? Because, well, I'm a fitness buff. So, I mean, because I really feel like the nutrition is so big when it comes to performance. Of course, everyone in the US, all professional athletes do that. But can you share with us, how was it for you? What were you eating?
For me, those 5,000 calories, it wasn't really hard because I think I already eat a lot, sometimes more. But, huge shout out to Chef O, she's been helping me, put up really, nutritious, but also really, really good meals. And I think Felix can say something about, times that when we ate outside and, he spent a lot of money feeding me.
Yes, I told Kai that so Kai eats a lot. We went to a Korean barbecue place, and I stopped eating on the third round. He went 9 rounds. I was embarrassed because the lady kept like looking like another round, and then I'm like, like, you know, and so I told Kai, I can't eat out with you unless we go out to all you can eat buffet. So there's no way all you can eat buffet only with that guy.
Yeah.
But you said Kai ate a lot. Did you? Can you tell what did you change in terms of the content of his food, the calorie?
Yeah, we had to eat a lot of carbs. So it's rices, it's pastas. He loves his vegetables, and then his chicken, his shrimp. So it's more so like lean proteins, carbs, and then also give him his good fats.
You would have late night sessions. Can you tell us about
Yes. So
that?
first, Kai would come in and he would start with me. So we would do, depending on the day, we would do our weightlifting. Then after our weightlifting, which would go about an hour 15, hour 30, he would see Remy. And then me and Remy would communicate, hey, listen, Remy, I seen this on Kai. You know, his ankle was a little bit bothering him today. Stay off this side. So, you know, just to have the constant communication between coaches was amazing. So he would go to Remy, train for Remy about an hour. Then he would have a break, which he would eat, he would refuel, he would replenish, and then he would do his performance workout afterwards. So that's why it was very, very imperative that we had the right amount of food so that he can fuel his body for these workouts. And most importantly, his conditioning. I mean, he's in the best shape he's ever been in. I mean, we did a lot of work during these 2 months, and it did not start like this from the beginning, but we built up to this. And just leading up to where we're at now, the last 9 days, Kai and I have been on Zoom calls for about an hour, 15, hour, 30 minutes, focusing on conditioning. Because as we know, you know, if you're in a hotel room for such a long time, you get to diminish some of those, you know, benefits that you had. But if you're working in the room while you're in quarantine, you can kind of, you know, minimize some of those things. So
he is a best player he's ever been today because of what he did the last 2 months in Miami. He is ready to do unbelievable things for the Filipino national team. Now, Kai Sotto's going to be the leader of the team, and he's going to be a future leader in world basketball.
Great point.
I'm getting goosebumps listening to that. Like, so exciting. Can we get Kai to react to that punishing training? Did you cry? Did you ever cry, Kai? Like when you asked on the 11th rep?
Did I cry? No, I didn't cry. But there were some days that I felt really, really tired. But you know, both of them just, you know, help me, you know, get up every day and still put the work in as much as possible. And it's been fun. So I wouldn't really think of not doing it because I've been having fun in all those days of those 2 months. So it wasn't a problem for me because I was working and at the same time I was having fun because I was always with these great fun guys.
Joel, you've got the perspective of Kai looking at the national team. A lot of commitments there because there's the FIBA Asia Cup, there's the Olympic qualifying competition, then possibly the FIBA Asia Cup in Jakarta in August. I don't know how that's going to mesh with the schedule in Australia. There's Australia with the NBL, and there's the NBA. How do you get Kai focused in the right direction, seeing that there are so many steps that he has to hurdle on the way to accomplishing that dream of making it to the NBA?
Kai has the right focus where he wants to be a better player every night than he was when he woke up that morning. And that's his focus. And that's the only thing he's thinking about. As far as these events, he's going to play in these events. He's going to kill himself to play for the Philippines. The Australia League shuts down for FIBA competitions, so that won't be a problem for official FIBA competitions. But Kai's perspective is any journey starts with one step. And he's taking one step and then the second step, and he's doing it pretty darn well. His perspective is perfect right now. He's getting better every day.
Thank you to everybody who's been helping Kai. And, you know, just to hear you talk about how dedicated he is, how talented he is, and that you believe in that he can reach his dreams is so, so fantastic. Not just for Kai, but for, you know, the entire Philippine sporting community, basketball community, of course. And, you know, like Kai said, it's all about being the best role model because, yeah, sports dreams do come true. So thank you so much, Kai. And I'm so excited to see your Superman abilities on the court.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
But Kai, maybe just your final message to your fans and everyone in the Philippines cheering for Gilas as we come close to the FIBA Asia Cup third qualifying window.
I just want to thank everybody that's been supporting me, my journey, and also the team's journey. And just all I ask is your continued support, and just pray for our success. And I'm very excited, and everybody knows that we'll all do our best to make everybody proud.
Well, all I can say is I am super excited to see what Kai has to show on the court. Taller posture, stronger, faster, bigger. I mean, more shooting, more of everything, as we heard from his coaching team. And I really, really want to applaud Kai for, as they say, just putting in the work, willing to go through the pain, and just following everything they were telling him to be able to reach his full potential. And well, I think we're going to see a much better basketball player on the court. That's so exciting.
Well, Diane, so many revelations that we found out that we'd never heard before, especially from his support team. The agent, Joel Bell, and then his strength and conditioning coach, Felix Flores, his trainer, Stanley Remy. But more than all of those guys sharing their opinions and views on Kai, what really impressed me, and I'm sure you too, Diane, was how mature Kai has become in the way he was talking and the way he was focusing on the struggle and the journey ahead. And as they said, Kai is at his strongest now. He's 7'4", 232 pounds. I can't wait for him to be on the court playing for the Philippines, and his desire and dedication to honor our country is just exemplary. And with that, this is Kenito Henson.
And I'm Diane Castillejo, and we're here to play it right.
Play it right.